they have been depressed, they've gone through sadness, they've seen sorrow, they've seen tribulation in that relationship. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Diamond's Groove. Thank you for stopping by, thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you are a new subscriber here, thank you so much for stopping by for the first time. And to our old subscribers, I really do appreciate your efforts. This is Diamond's Groove. So basically this video is going to tell us about why people are still single, why I am still single, why you are still single, why you're still struggling to move on. Yes, that's what this video is basically going to be about. It's not always easy to move on after a breakup. It's very hard because, as we all know, breakup is a really hard, painful, hurtful situation that happens to each and every one of us while growing as a human being. It's really hard moving on, especially if you've not let go or let go of the past, let go of the hurt or whatever may be the problem. Moving on is always not easy as it may seem to be. People have been really hurt and they don't want to let people hurt them again. They don't want to let people in. They don't want to feel the way they felt when they were heartbroken. So they hold on to themselves, hold on to whatever values, whatever thing they hold on to. People are single for so many reasons because they just choose not to move on. They choose to be in their space where they are comfortable. They don't want anybody to talk with their emotions. They don't want people to, make them feel disappointed, make them have hopes, and at the end of it, it doesn't turn out well. But then what's life? We just have to still try on. We have to still move on. We have to still live life to the fullest, regardless of ups and downs and everything in between. So you cannot just say, okay, because someone broke your heart, you don't want to give in to love again. No, that's not it. When it has to do with relationship or having an affair with someone, the fear of meeting a wrong partner, the fear of choosing the wrong partners, it's hard because people are scared of what this person will do. They are not really ready to mingle. These sort of people are people who are not ready to settle down anytime soon. Partners that don't align with your goals, or partners that will not make you, achieve certain stuffs that you need to achieve. There are partners who will not allow you be yourself. They will not allow you actualize all your potentials. They will not allow you breathe well. So people are really scared of meeting wrong partners. There are partners you meet at a time and you set a target for yourself that in about 5 years time, in about 3 years time, in about 2 years time, that you should be settled. You should settle down, get married and all that. But if you meet someone at that point who is like, let's see how it's going, I'm not really interested in marriage, you keep on meeting the same set of people who their goals don't align with yours, is really a turn off. There's some people you meet them and it's like your life just paused. The person may not even have you in mind for keeps at that moment, because at that time there could be no resources, no funds, no means to also take care of another person. You could meet a right person at the wrong time, but at that time that person is not good for you. So people are really scared to open up, to try new things, because people are also scared of meeting wrong partners who act or resemble their exes. They don't want it to be the same way the other or the former one was. Why some of us are still single is because we still compare our exes with the present person that is in our life. We don't allow the person that is in our life to breathe. We don't allow the person to be who the person truly is, bring out his or her own attributes. Just live life. And because you are still comparing the person to your ex, you don't see the best in the person. You could heal completely from every hurt, so you don't take a baggage into your new relationship. It doesn't help. So you don't take a relationship that would have brought you joy, happiness, fun, even if it doesn't last for a long time. You just now start capitalizing on seeing that person act like your ex. When you start comparing them, You don't get to see the beauty, you don't get to see their potentials, you don't get to see their abilities, you don't get to see things in the person's perspective. You want to see things the way you want to see it. You don't get to understand with this person. So that could be a problem while you and I are still single. Our third point is that some people also have high standards. Some people are also very picky in nature. Yes, it's very good to have standard of the kind of person you want to be with. It's very good to be picky. God says that He will grant our heart desires. That's very true. So, but when you are searching, I think you should be open to meet new people. Sometimes you may want to meet a partner who is so beautiful, who is so handsome, who is dark skinned, who is tall, who is so masculine, who is so feminine, who has every figure that you need. But then the other attributes that doesn't come with this package. Those people who you see that have these physical attributes may not be intelligent, loving, caring, kind. So you could see that's why there's always room for one to adjust their choices to suit your preference. Even though this person is not fine, the person is not handsome, you could meet somebody who is caring, but the person is not really handsome as you want. You're also picky. You must be from this particular tribe. You must be from this particular village. I'm not saying it's not good to have choices, but sometimes you have to adjust. Sometimes you have to give room to meet new people. Sometimes you just to realign your goals. You just have to look inward to see, okay, is this person loving? Is this person God-fearing? Is this person understanding? Is this person knowledgeable? You may also need to consider, does this person have a good heart? A heart to also take care of another? There are other certain things to consider. And some people also want to tick all the boxes in their list. My dear, it's not easy. Some of these things are realistic, but is it easy to come by? Is it going to work for you? Or some people just want to follow person A did this, and so you want what Mary has. For a start, it may not be easy, but in the long term, in the long run, things may fall out very well for you. Our next point is phobia to commitment. Some people do not like commitment. They have fear of committing to somebody, maybe because they have had an experience when they one time or two times or three times had commitments with someone and it didn't work out for them. While some people may have had second-hand experience, not like they experienced it personally, but they saw people in their lives experience such. So some people already have built walls around them and they cannot commit, they don't want to commit, they don't want anything long term, they don't want anything that will make them feel they're in a confined space. They could be also scared of making the wrong choices. Waiting to someone to be a life partner with someone is like a forever journey. So they don't want to be a failure when it has to do with marriage. So they just shut everybody out. They just want to be on their own. They don't need anybody that will just make them look like a failure when it has to do with commitment, when it has to do with finding their life partners. So they also have fear that they might not be able to meet the needs of their partner because they feel they can't do it. They're not mentally stable for that. They're not mentally ready for that. They're not even physically ready for that. So they just have fear for commitment. Some people also have fear that they might finally end up with somebody on this forever journey that they are not even happy with them. Why they should be outside of marriage, outside of the relationship, being happy, smiling, they're just now in a relationship, in a marriage, and then they are not happy at the end of it. Some people also have fear of being vulnerable. They're like shy of opening up to one another, receiving love. You know what people are going through. So that could also be another reason why you and I are still single. Another reason why people are single is because of breakups. People have been in such relationships that at the end it didn't work out. They are so shattered, they've lost hope, they are disappointed, they are hurt. They've already written off relationship. They don't just even want to go through that trauma again. And so they just shut everyone out. They've been cheated on, they've been lied upon, they've been lied to, they have been abused, they have been depressed, they've gone through sadness, they've seen sorrow, they've seen tribulations in that relationship. They've gone through heartbreaks that they don't think they can go again. They don't think they are strong to go another one. So there are so many reasons why people are still single. But it's high time you let go, you heal, you get back on your feet, dust your boots, meet new people, have fun, visit places, do stuff, have new hobbies, create memories. Just be happy with yourself, regardless of whether you are in a relationship or not. Just be happy. And so, guys, if you really like my content, please support me by clicking on the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you get to see new videos whenever I post any video.